Are you ready? Are you set? Then you're in the right place because today we are going to go through and look at the brand new mini catalog. It went live on September 4th, so I'm so excited to be here today to show you the catalog. Half day, everyone. This is Becky Tovis with Crafty Chamarita. Thank you for those of you who are watching me live. I know most of you catch me on the replay, so that is perfect, because I know that the time I go live may not fit your schedule. So whether you're watching me live or you're catching me on the replay, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Every time the Stampin' Up! Releases a new catalog, I go through the catalog with you. I do a walkthrough with you and show you some of the products that I like, as well as some of the things that I want you to kind of pay attention to, because it might be exciting for you. All right, so let me go ahead and switch my screen, and hopefully this time around it does go to my workspace, because last week I guess I didn't press the button hard enough, and I kept talking and talking and talking, and I looked up finally and I realized I didn't, it didn't take. So I think I just need to press the button more firmly. Okay, so before I go through the catalog with you, I wanted to let everyone know that, you guys all know, if you've been with me, you know that with every catalog, we do a catalog open house. So Sandra Lowe and I will be hosting an open house on September the 21st. It's going to be at the Sinahanya Mayor's Complex. We've had that, our open house there before. And it's going to be $20. And with the $20, that will get you, the opportunity to see the new products, play around with some of the new products, because we'll have crafting projects for you. We went through yesterday and we kind of talked about what we're going to do. We're excited about it. So I think you will be too. And of course, what open house wouldn't be complete without food and prizes? So we're going to have plenty of both. So hopefully, if those of you in Guam and you're interested, please reach out to me and register. And if you register by the Saturday before the 21st, so 21 minus 7, that would be 14. So if you register by September 14th as an early bird registration, then you'll get an extra gift included in your goodie bag, right? So let me move this aside. And how's that for special effects, right? So I couldn't wait to play that. I know it's kind of dorky, right? I know if my kids are watching this, will be like, "Oh, Mom, so dorky." But really, the catalog is something that we're excited to show you. All right, so let's go through the catalog. So it started on September the 4th, and it goes all the way up to, I never quite looked at the date, December. Oh, no, it goes up to January 6th. I should remember that, because January 6th is when we celebrate Three Kings here on Guam. So you have several months and lots of goodies. All right, so let me show you some of the things that I like. So I'm going to skip some pages, because otherwise we'll be here forever. And I'll just kind of show you the things that I like, or things that I think you'll like. So let me turn this back page. I'm on page 16 and 17, but to fully understand that, I need to go back to the page before. So this page focuses on creativity, made fun and easy, because with these products here, it's so easy to put together a card. I kid you not. Whenever I work with these things, I can put a card together in 5 minutes or less. So it comes for this particular collection of products, they're all sold separately, but it comes with gold dip mix and match cards, and then it has different ephemera packs with it. All right, so let me show you the mix and match cards first. So it comes with 9 cards with 3 colors. So the 3 colors are, let's see, they come, I want to make sure I get the right one. Cherry Cobbler, which is this one. Garden Green, which is this one. and Night of Navy. It is so pretty. You know, these, and of course, it comes with the matching envelope. So the recipient of your card will just be tickle pink right off the bat, because right when they get the card that comes in one of these gorgeous envelopes, they'll know that it's special. I mean, there's nothing like gold on the as an embellishment to the product, to just increase the wow factor, right? Okay, so then along with these, there's different ephemera packs. So we've got the joyful images. Wait, let me do it in order. So this one is called Tags for the Season, Mix and Match. And then Joyful Images, Mix and Match, and Joyful Sayings, Mix and Match. So I put a card together. Let me turn the page here. Oh, wait, I knew it. I have to do it with both hands, or else I ended up turning it to the wrong page. So this is like samples of the different things that you can put together. So I took inspiration from this card here, and I made this here. And I, instead of putting Happy Christmas, I put Season's Greetings, and then I used one of the tags from the ephemera pack. So I only bought 2 of the ephemera packs with this order. I placed another order several days ago because I realized I was missing one of them. So I used the tags here, and then I got the idea from Sarah Douglas. She puts, once you open it up, you can put the stuff inside the cases. It'll fit. That way it keeps it all together, right? So these are sample tags that come with the ephemera pack. And then here are some of the joyful sayings. See, holiday wishes, love, peace, joy, and hope. And then it has gold ones too. So pretty. I am so partial to the gold. And then it has this one here. Wishing you a Christmas full of peace and wonder. So when you put this on the Night of Navy, oh my gosh, so pretty. All right, so you know what? I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. I hope Sandra doesn't get mad at me. But one of the projects that you'll be doing for the open house involves these suites of project. So you'll be able to choose what base you want, and then the images and the tags and the sayings that you want for your card. So you can mix and match and play with it. So this one is a little bit bigger than our standard A2 card. I think this is 4 by 6. But you don't have to worry about making sure you have a matching envelope because it comes with the pack, right? How great is that? So pretty. Look at all the different cards that you can make, and tags, mind you. So you can make a tag with the ephemera pack as well. All right, so let me go ahead and flip to the next one. So this one I absolutely love. So this is the biggest collection in the catalog. This is called Season of Elegance. And the reason why it's a little bit on the pricier side is because it actually comes with 2 bundles. So you've got the Peaceful Season that looks like this. I'm going to make sure it's in the camera. The Peaceful Season. It has a stamp and a die set, and Peaceful Evergreen. It comes with a stamp and a die set. So along with that, if you get the collection, you'll also get the dots. You'll get the, my brain is not working right now. The embossing folder with the pine trees, and then this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. So let me show you what's involved with this collection. Okay, so this is the card that I made, and I took inspiration directly from the catalog, right? It's so pretty. So these are dies. I didn't want to use Mossy Meadow because the sample in the catalog is Mossy Meadow, because I prefer Old Olive rather than Mossy Meadow. So if you see a design in the catalog and you want to copy it, you don't quite like the colors, there's nothing wrong with changing the colors to make sure that it's something that you like, for your color preferences. So change it, make it fit what you like, right? And so I wanted to show you the ribbon that comes in this collection. Of course, I put it here and now it's gone. So, where did it go? Anyway, It'll turn. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. I didn't even see that. Look at this gorgeous ribbon. So this is cherry cobbler with gold. Beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Okay, and then here I wanted to show you how the embossing looks. Now this is one of the bigger embossing folders. See it? This is big. I measured it, but I forgot what it was. Six by 6? I'm not quite sure. I think it's 6 by 6. And you see the pine trees? Okay. And then here's what I was telling you about. Peaceful Evergreen, Peaceful Season. These are both bundles. Here's the gold, the fall glass, I think is what it's called. Oh no, gold textures, adhesive back dots. And then the paper. If you watch my unboxing, you would have seen me demonstrate or show you the paper. The paper is gorgeous. And it comes with all of these metallic colors. So it comes with gold. I think this is Pretty Peacock. Let me turn the back so I can give you the right colors. So this one is, yes, this is Pretty Peacock. We've got Pretty Peacock here. And then we have Old Olive. One of my favorites. Old Olive is like one of my favorite colors of all time. And then we have Cherry Cobbler. This is Cherry Cobbler here. And then we have the Basic Beige. And this one I think must be Mossy Meadow. Yep, Mossy Meadow. Look at all this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Now, usually with the foiled paper, they're not double-sided. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to eat my words. These are double-sided paper. So you have the gold thread, the gold part of the paper on one side, and then you have a plain matte side on the other. I should have known that because when I made my card, I just flipped it over. So this is what I did with this card. You know, I made another card and I don't know what happened to it. Okay, it'll show up somewhere. Okay. I'm just going to put my stuff. Sorry, I'm sliding down my chair here. Got to make room for all this stuff here. So, again, beautiful, beautiful suite. Season of Elegance. Okay. All right, and next we have the Nests of Winter. So the Nests of Winter, for those of us who are demonstrators, we actually got this back in, gosh, a while ago, because this was part of Creativity Now, which was a demonstrator only event. So we got a chance to order this collection. So this is what the collection entails. Winterly Treetops is the stamp set here, and it is a bundle, so it comes with the dies. Look at this beautiful die here. This one, it has like a pine embroider, and I'll show you the trick that we used when we did the cards. And then it also comes with a birchwood embossing folder. This is a huge embossing folder. This is not 6 by 6. This is 6 by 8. I think this is 6 by 8. And to show you, I embossed a Basic Beige. And in actuality, even though it's one big sheet, when you're all done, you can cut it in half and you can actually use it for 2 card fronts, right? Okay. And then let me show you the paper. And what's cool about this is that, let me just pull out the die here just to make sure I'm not eating my words. So this die here, and I think this one too, will cut out the paper. So if you just take the die, okay, is it this one? Or maybe not this one of the other ones. So in one of the other ones, it cuts out the bird, same as this one here. You can tell I haven't played around with this one, right? I don't think it's this DSP. Let me try to find the one that it is. So we've got 2 of that. Then we have 2 of this, and this is how the back looks like. I think maybe it's this one. No, that's not, that one isn't it either. unless I'm facing it the wrong way. Nope. Okay. And this is the back side. Then you have birds on the tree. And then this is the back side. Oops, that's the back side. And this is great, especially if you are, if you want card fronts like this, because you just cut it in half and then you cut it to your 4 and 4 1/4 or 4 1/4, and you can have your card fronts with this. And you've got this one, and then this is the back side, and then that's it. I need to play around with those dies because I'm pretty sure they cut one of the papers, but I'm probably just putting the orientation wrong for it. Okay. All right. And then let me show you the sample cards that we made for Creativity Now. So this is what I was telling you about, where it has a gorgeous border. And so what we did was, even though we made the border like this, we saved the negative because we actually used the negative for something else. So with the negative, we use that to put it here and then to kind of color around it so that we can make another border but with shading. What a cool idea, right? And you notice this is not, the sentiments for this one are not Christmas, but you can make it a Christmas card if you want. Thinking of you always, this is another card that we made. I'm not sure if we made the inside. Nope. And then this is one that I made later on, not using the paper, but I just used the this different fold. Sending thanks and much love. Right? Very pretty. This is a very nice nice set of products. Nest of Winter. Okay. What else did I get? So this one here, sometimes I don't know if you ever have it, but I put something in, or I think I put it in and then I really didn't and I regret it. So this particular DSP is something that I put in my cart, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if I accidentally took it out or I just don't know. So I definitely am going to go back and make an order just to get this paper because this paper is gorgeous. So this is called Regal Winter Sweet Collection. Hi, Patty. Thanks for watching. You love doing different folds for my card. Me too. All the way from Texas. I appreciate that you're watching. I don't know how the weather is there. The last several days here have been super rainy. I mean, to the point where it's kind of scary to drive because, it's raining. My windshield wipers were like on the maximum because it was raining so hard. And then this is what I really like. Blackberry Bliss is another one of my favorite colors. And so look at this gorgeous ribbon that comes in this collection. Okay, so I'm definitely going to go back and I'm going to order the paper. I don't think I'm going to get the stamp set, the Regal Flora, just because I have so many flowers already, flower stamps, but it's the paper that I really want. So, yep, I can't wait to do that. And then here's another gorgeous collection. So this is called, it's getting cooler for you. That's good. I love cold weather. So this is called Splendid Autumn. Let me grab my stash over here. The stamp is called Autumn Expressions, and then it has matching dies. So let me show you the products that come in this collection. Here's Autumn Expressions. These are the dies that come with it. And this die here is something that I haven't seen before. So you're meant to cut it out like this, but then when you make the card or the project, it actually folds down. So if you see, let me move this over. If you see this particular picture, you can see how you can have a frame that goes over the outside of it to, to make it have like a, I don't know what you call it, like a hanging effect. And then this one also kind of shows it too, where the frame here is different from the paper inside. Here, you know what? The light is kind of blinding it. So let me do it at an angle so that you can see what I'm talking about. Pretty, right? Yeah. This, Patty, this is the new mini catalog. So this just went live on September the 4th. Yep. So if you don't have the paper catalog, you can always go online and you can look at the catalog from there. Okay. All right. So this is the stamp set, and this is the paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper. So even though we live on Guam and we don't have the 4 seasons, our seasons are just basically wet and dry. It doesn't mean that we can't appreciate fall and autumn and all of the beautiful colors that come with it. So here's the paper, the back side. So it has beautiful scenes on the front and then a solid color in the back. Very pretty, right? Here is, I think this goes with that one. Here's another one. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love the dark, rich colors of this one. This is one side, and then this is the other. I think that's cherry cobbler. Cherry cobbler is one of like those old favorites that just can, never fails to surprise us. Okay. And this is the back side. More scenes here. Look at that. So it's kind of like a watercolor effect, I think, like a watercolor painting. Here's a beautiful scene. Look at these beautiful, beautiful daisies or sunflowers. Daisies or sunflowers? Daisies, right? These are probably daisies. Sometimes it's hard for me to identify flowers because we don't have a lot of them. They don't grow on Guam. Our weather's just too hot for them. I just recently found out, though, my daughter told me that hydrangeas actually grow on Guam. Like, wow. That was a surprise to me. Just like when I found out that we can grow lettuce on Guam. I'm like, wow. I thought our temperatures were too harsh. There you go. See? Very pretty, 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 pretty papers. Can't go wrong with those colors. Okay. So let me show you the cards that I made. So of course I was inspired by the designs in the catalog. So I wanted to kind of show you different cards that you can make. I think did I not show you this? Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you this. So in the collection, it also comes with these embellishment. This is called faux glass dot, and it has the coordinating colors for this. And then I showed you this in my unboxing, woven golden leaves. Let me take one out so that you could see it. This is not paper. It's woven. It's harder. So you might ask yourself, well, how are you going to put it down? How are you going to adhere it to your project? I just simply put a glue dot on the bottom and I tucked it underneath. I'll show you that with my cards. So it's like a stiff netting, when you feel the texture of it. It's very pretty. It adds that little oomph, to your card. All right, let's close that up. And then these are the cards that I made that were inspired by the catalog. Change can be beautiful. I use the designer series paper that's here. And then the ribbon that comes in this collection is wild wheat. So in the sample in the book, but I didn't do it. I forgot that step. You can actually take this ribbon all apart and you can use it as the background. So that's what they did for this card here. I don't know if you can see the ribbon. It's just shredded and it's used as the background for the card. Okay, so that's one card, and here's another one. Grateful for you. So in the sample, it says grateful for you, dear friend, but I wanted to keep the option open. So if I send the card and they're not friend, they're family or whatever, then I can send it to anybody. So I opted not to put dear friend on it. But this one uses Cajun Craze. Love Cajun Craze. It's the perfect card for autumn or fall. Very pretty. Oh, love this collection. Okay, all right, let's move on. Then we've got take a bow. So here, where did I put it? I didn't get a chance to do a sample for it, but the take a bow bundle comes with the die set and it comes with the paper. So you use these papers here to make a bow. So the bow comes out like that. Gosh, can you imagine, like, when you, let's say you use a designer series paper to wrap a gift and then you use the matching bow for it? Like, oh my gosh, talk about bougie, right? It'll just really make the recipient know that you spent a lot of time and energy and a lot of love into making that particular gift look pretty, right? So take a bow. And then I think what happens is when you cut the pieces, you're going to have to cut two of these to make the bow, and you'll get an extra strip of one of them. I'm not quite sure which one, but when I do, hopefully I could do a demonstration so that you could see how it works, right? All right, let's take a bow. Okay, what else do I like? What else did I get? Okay, I'm going to turn it over to this side. I got the Humble Home bundle. It looks like this, and it comes with a punch. And I didn't get it necessarily for Christmas. I got it because there's a lot of times when I want to say, like, from my home to yours, and that's what one of the stamps says, from our house to yours. And then I also had a realtor ask me to make cards. So, like, when she sells a house and she wants to, welcome them into her new home. And I realized I didn't have a lot of house stamps or die cut. I mean, or punches or anything, right? You're making me malago that bow die, right? I know. So Sarah also talked about, Sarah Douglas, the CEO, she talked about of all the things that she liked in the catalog, that bow die was her favorite, right? Yeah, I can't wait to play around with it. So Humble Home is another one that I got because I just know that I can have so many uses for it. Okay, what else did I get? Okay, now for those of us who live in Guam and we love the tropics, this appealed to me right away. So when we were talking about that among the demonstrators on Guam, and we were asked what's our favorite project, I picked these two right away. That's because it deals more with the tropics, right? So here you have a scarecrow that's dressed like a tropical guy right here. Isn't that cute? He's holding a bird there. And so I didn't make a card with it, but I just stamped it just to kind of play around with it. And this is what I came up with. Right? Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. And I know that when I do my craft fairs, a lot of people always ask, do I have cards from Guam that are specific to, sending greetings from our tropical island? And so what I try to do is I get images from the different stamps that are more tropical in nature. And then I put, like half a day on it, so that they know it's from Guam or from Guam, right? So this is one of them. And then here's another one, a surfing Santa. I didn't get to do a sample for this, but it looks like that, right? He's got board shorts on and he's got a drink in his hand. So cool. This is like a cute card. And may your days be sunny and bright. It's perfect for that stamp set, right? So cute. Love it. Love it. Love it. And then the last stamp set that I wanted to show you is called Shepherd's Care. And it looks like this, right? I like to get stamps that are Christian, spiritual in nature. Those are the cards that I like to send out. So here you've got the saying, praying that you feel the good shepherd's care in this season and throughout the coming year. That's one sentiment. The other one is, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. And then you've got peace on earth. And then this one says, Prince of Peace, wonderful counselor, mighty God, everlasting Father. So okay, I'm going to give a confession here. So I'm thinking, because every year in, November, around that time, but this year's going to be in October, I do stamping bingo. So I'm actually looking at this stamp set to use for our stamping bingo. So I don't know. Let me know, if this is something that you want to participate in and you would like me to use this stamp set. Let me know so that I pick the stamp set that you like. What's the name of that one? Christmas stamp. So this is called Shepherd's Care. This is nice, right, Patty? Is this something that you think, you would like? And even though you're in Texas, you can participate in Stamping Bingo, right? So what happens in Stamping Bingo is we play bingo, quite obviously, and then we also make cards. So we play 7 games, and even, after game 2 and 4, and then 6, we stop and we create projects. You want, yes, right? Thank you for the feedback. It just lets me know that, we our tastes kind of gravitate towards the same kinds of projects. Okay. All right. So there's other things in the catalog. I'm not going to go through it, just because, we'll be here forever. But you can also look at the catalog online. If you are on Guam and you want a copy of the catalog, you can either reach out to me. If you're a customer, then I will give you the catalog for free. But if you also attend the open house, the catalog will be part of your goodie bag. All right. So thank you everyone for joining me. It's always such a pleasure to be with you here on Fridays. Oh, I forgot one more thing. So September 30th is the last day for my Samsung phone giveaway. So if you haven't seen my ads, let me just kind of remind everyone about it. So I'm giving away a brand new Samsung 24 Plus phone. It's unlocked. It's valued at over $1,000. And if you want to get your hands on that pretty baby, all you have to do is place an order with me. And for every $50 increment, you get an entry form. So after September 30th, because that's when the calendar year ends for Stampin' Up, then I'll be drawing names for prizes, right? Okay. Thank you, Patty. All right. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.